What up, guys? Do you get tired of me pointing at the screen at the beginning of this video? Well, I'm sorry. That's what happens. Anyways, so welcome back to It Doesn't Have to Make Sense. I'm Shoki, and today we're going to be doing a review, not a reaction, because I have seen and heard this song many times. It is one of my favorite songs from the rap artist Gone. And of course, this is also featuring Crypt and Chase, or I.D.H.T.S, because he spells his name with a V. All very gifted rappers. Gone is, let's just say it, fairly well influenced by Eminem in the way he raps. It's cool. He's a fast rapper. If you can't handle that, well, you're just like me. It's actually very, very fast. But this song is incredible. I love the music. The music video is also incredible. You also have the good beardy boy Crypt in here with no sleeves, so it's Suns Out, Guns Out, even though they're in Colorado at the time of shooting this video. Seriously, it's just funny that he's later on in the song. My favorite line of the song comes from Crypt, and it's just funny. And I'll pause and I will reference it. However, I need you guys to help support the channel right now by hitting that subscribe button right below the thingy right there. All 12 of you that will watch this video, I need you to go ahead and click that button down there. Now, if 13 of you watch this video, I need that 13th person to also click that like button along with the stupid bell button. Why? Because YouTube needs to let people know that this channel exists and that people should watch it. And that only happens when you push those buttons. If you push all three buttons together, the like, the subscribe, and the bell, all the magic in the world happens and money starts raining from the heavens into my very, very shallow pockets. That's all a bunch of BS because, well, frankly, doing reactions, generally speaking, like this doesn't generate that much money for people like myself. As for other people who've done this as their daily job for years, doing dozens of videos at a time, they're banking. I, on the other hand, am doing this for fun and showing you guys the music that I like. But if I can make a tiny bit of money at it, by all means, that'd be great. You can also help support the channel at Patreon down below or the Shoki store. I hate having to plug things, but that's how you grow. Or that's how people run away. I don't know how this game works anymore. But if you like all the other fun, nerdy things you see behind me, such as, you know, superheroes, action figures, big robot thingies. Anybody else just hear that? Or model building, those are my other channels. If you want to go check those things out. I also have a podcast that I do every now and then with my friends. If you're interested in that, so look for Shoki Nerdcast. Somebody's talking loudly nearby. Either way, so this is Gone, Crypt, and I.D.H.T.S. Chase. Rise. It's a fantastic song. This one really gets me energized when I'm out for a walk. Oh, make sure you go support the original music video as well, link down below. One, look at the view.
People died trying to get close. Just willing to climb until they let go. 1 in a million, fun to really blow. The rest of y'all just fading like an echo. Demons in my head make me feel alone. I see ghosts when I'm sleeping, they fever my soul. But hell no, I'm not leaving, I'm reaching my goal. Keep on climbing that mountain, I rise to the top on my own. Rise to the top by my own means with the homies that I OP low-key working so hard that I don't sleep for weeks. Probably finna die for make it to the top. Gotta stop, call the police. OC, I'm about to fully go with the goat when I go for the gold trophy like Kobe. I am as good as it gets. Put into work, blood into sweat, stuck on my neck for the respect. Bitch, I will never relent. No, never again. Will like fall on a stairway to heaven. I'm climbing again as I rise to the top and the bottom. I went from a bottomless pit to the top of the mountain. I'm on the ascent. People die.
So he does a lot of the hibbity-flibbity thing that Eminem is known for, and he can spit really fast. Also, there is a ton of editing in this video because they are multiplying everybody in these shots. So assume there's a ton of stagnant shots. Stagnant? Is that really what I'm looking for? Still shots. And then they're like, hey, dance and do something in this location. Okay, now dance and do something in this location. And I highly doubt any of it is green screened. It seems like they just tried to keep the lighting as stable as possible and then just did what they needed to do for the scene and then shot it again while the lighting was still the same. And then that's how you get shots, especially like this one where It's him and the girl sitting in two completely different places, and the actions are different even though they're dressed the same. And you'll see it a lot later when you've got Crip, Chase, and Gone all over the place or outside of this house. Mansion? I don't know what it is. It's a ridiculously large log cabin thing. The internal shots of them sitting at the table are really awesome. And then you've got some other shots where he's like down by the waterside and stuff like that. And I don't know what city this is, to be totally honest. If you do know, let me know.
And as I rise to the top and the bottom, I went from a bottomless pit to the top of the mountain. I'm on the ascent. People died trying to get close to that mountaintop, but who's willing to climb until they let go when you're falling off, going down in flames like a Molotov. But I swear to God, there's no touching the ground. One of a kind, just what am I gonna be? I stuck in a line with a pen of mine, fucking get tough and I grind as I climb to the top. When I clutch and I rise to the side of the cliff with a summon insights, I chase, but I'm never gonna plummet in my life till I'm touching the sky and I'm up so high in the top, just me, myself, and I rise. I just get back up and I climb. Once upon a time, there was a kid that was afraid, but fucking A, he overcame his mental state like MMA to dominate the whole fucking game. As my knuckles raging, I punch the page with my touch of greatness. So a lot of people thinking I was gonna be a quitter, I admit it, but I got up and I made it to the finish. Now I'm winning, about to make a fucking million. The business, you can witness everything I'm about to do when I get it. When I get it, I spend it like a mother.
Sorry. The spacebar is not responding to my pushes. You can see just how many times they shot this. Now, the other option is they're adding in the sky, but considering there's reflections, I'm going to assume they just did as much as they could in like less than 10 minutes to avoid a whole lot of travel. And then as they're cutting and pasting the videos together, compositing is the word I'm looking for. Especially up here in front of the glass and when they're standing on the different pillars and stuff like that, that's a ton of compositing. But like I said, I don't think any of it's done on green screen. I think it's all done there and then just repeating or adding the shot to the kind of still solid shot. And then they're using a digital zoom out, I believe. I don't think they're dolly zooming that. But it's still cool. Also, I didn't mean to interrupt in the middle of that. I just really wanted to show that. Yeah, there's a big... Oh, this shot. Look at this. Okay, so this is inside. So you got them playing pool over here. Gone just chilling, staring at himself, rapping. You got all three of them sitting here watching him rap. You got more of them over here. It's Crips. They're all holding cell phones watching them. You got them over here on the stairs. They're up here. So this has more of them in the shot than anywhere else. That's insane. I somehow didn't catch that. That's crazy. And I think there's even pictures of them right here. Like, I don't know if this is a house or a resort. This is crazy. And I'm sure there will be like one fan who watches this and tells me that. I'm going to hit the button now.
But I got up and I made it to the finish. Now I'm winning, about to make a fucking million. The business, you can witness everything I'm about to do when I get it. When I get it, I spend it like a motherfucking demented. The medics anesthetic couldn't even stop where I'm heading. When I'm headed for the pennant with a whole fucking lot of momentum. Until they let go and I steady climb, but never mind it, it's been a ride. I'll either fall and be itemized or be idolized. When I'm dead inside, I resurrect and then I rise. People die trying to get close.
Lens flare.
They climb until they let go. 1 in a million, fun to really blow. The rest of y'all just faded like an echo.
I think you are getting a little bit of Kristen in the background singing. I realized that half of that, they're dancing and doing they're doing that part, and then the rest of it, they're just standing there like this. So super easy compositing. They could just loop that over and over again on the side shots. That's funny. Some rap music videos, you can just randomly pause and you will get the goofiest still shots. Like, Chase looks like he's rolling his sleeve up right there. It's entirely possible he is. Also, he's about to go next. Yeah, he's just doing this. That's funny. There he goes.
Rise to the top, cause I know that I got passion, overlapping the flows that I got mastered. Just imagine a kid who ain't never had shit, but he found his pen, then he put practice to the page for the race, and he seen blackness, blacked out from the liquor when he felt sadness. Looking back at my past, it was fantastic, cause I threw away drugs and adapt straight back to my rap shit. The party is lame, yeah.
I like this.
A part of my brain thinks I'm the devil, like riding a flame. Tell me to rap and I'm jotting my brain. Shit is so viral, like caught it again. Fighting narcotics, I'm copping in pain. Luke is a beast, and Crypt is a cop, but I'm not a jobber, so part of my aim. Cause I'll shoot and miss. Sorry, Luke, if I ruin this, but we can spit with Crip and not reduce the risk of me sounding like a douche when I do this shit. Because I'm just a brick in the wall, building my name till it falls. I can feel it in my gut, like it's a kick in the balls. I snap on the track cause I know that I'm different. I'm not in the box, but my talent is gifted. So help me, please tell me that this is God given. Cause I got
Damn it.
balls. I
not in the box, but my talent is gifted. I like that.
So help me, please tell me that this is God given, cause I got some demons who got bad intentions. I know that my life is on the line again. So God help me, can you tell me how to find a friend? I'm feeling lonely, cause I'm only here to rise it up. And fake homies who control me, I'ma line them up.
Okay, so that breakdown right there really reminds me of, I don't know which song it is, but being from Houston, the Houston rap scene is pretty different from a lot of other things, especially from the 90s, or late 90s, early 2000s. And that reminds me of a certain song from SPM, or South Park Mexican. If you have any idea what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments down below. And yes, I do know that Carlos Coy is an asshole for doing terrible things with a young girl. Even if it was consensual, it's still not good. But I liked his music.
People die trying to get close.
Back to the course.
Just willing to climb until they let go.
Also, there's a point coming up with Crypt where he looks like a chipmunk or a beaver. You'll see.
1 in a million, fun to really.
That's also not a fat joke. It's just the way that he looks as he's rapping in the particular scene.
The rest of y'all just faded like an echo. Demons in my head make me feel alone. I see ghosts when I'm sleeping, they fever my soul. But hell no, I'm not leaving. I'm reaching my goal, keep on climbing that mountain.
Here we go.
Rise to the top on my own. Rise to the top like I'm the cream of the crop. King if it pop, what they gonna be is not feasible to y'all. Cause I've been cursed for this curse to curse any vermin that's lurking upon him out. Call me a curse. I steady murder any beat to hurt of any sheep I hurting. Cause I'm a beast of burden and I'm sick and tired of being underrated. People think I'm lame just because I ain't famous. But I'm much more than a little fuck boy living in a cup boy, running out of luck boy. Motherfucker, I'm a top boy, but a top boy gonna blow up boy. When I come up, get fuck boy like a fuck toy, get wiped like a bus boy. And I'm alive to tight like hot boy. You don't ever really wanna get in my way. But make sure you never forget what I say. I made it to the top and here I stay. Pulling off for you bitches with the rhymes I lay. And I don't usually hold grudges, but it's personal. For you bitches praying that I fall you in and fuck it up for y'all. You mad I don't rap with swag, but it's too bad cause I passed your ass with my new raps. I mastered the craft of a do that can now rap your ass cause I'm passionate. Passing this class with the masses and classic hits, bitch. I'm not having this shit talk from a dick whose rap sounds like accidents. Funny how I'm rapping with a cap, but I don't have one. I'm rising to.
That's my favorite line of this whole song. Funny how I'm rapping in a cap when I don't have one. Because he's got a cap on. Now, if he was the only one wearing a cap, Chase didn't have one on, it'd be even funnier. But this is the scene right here, the, like, everyone's at the table scene. It blows my mind. It's just like they composited this, which means they had to repeat that shot over and over. And for the most part, stay still on the sidelines to the best that they could. And then they had to divide it down the lines to get the each individual shot of each side, plus Crip sitting at the front, or Gon sitting at the front, or I don't remember if Chase had a shot like this, but let me back up. Also, the computer is reacting very slow to my button pushes, so I apologize.
Rap sounds like accidents. Funny how I'm rapping with a cap, but I don't have one. I'm rising to the top, I'll never stop. I'm having mad fun.
They don't have moving on the other side.
This, you know I'm
I don't like the lens flare.
Ruin your life with some rhymes in my music. Just know people die trying to get close.
I actually think that's Crip singing that high note.
1 in a million, fun to really blow. The rest of y'all just faded like an echo.
Also, what's funny, so the scene over here, Crypt is nodding at the same rate and kind of have the same look. So it might be a tiny bit of distortion to the one on the right. But Luke is in a totally different position, but Chase is in the same position, but just slightly distorted. So it's interesting how either they shot that repeatedly, tried to just do it over and over again and it's composited, or they said, don't, and just kind of rotoed. I don't know. It's either a whole lot of rotoscoping or a whole lot of shooting the same shot over and over in different positions to get this happen in like 10 minutes. But they used a single shot, which I assume is either the shot here down below or the shot up there. But I'm going to assume that it's the shot down below is most of the plate. But then the top plate is also clean because the clouds never move. And they have a great dividing line there. So, I mean, there's a whole lot of editing they can do to make this work. Yeah, see, Crip's nodding at the same rate. It's like the same Crip, just copy and paste. First of all, that shot. I don't know what I just did.
But hell no, I'm not leaving. I'm reaching my goal, keep on climbing them.
That's just a beautiful like penthouse shot. Well, maybe not penthouse, but you know, that's fantastic. I have no idea what city that is. There's no distinguishing things for me. I don't know. I like it.
And I rest to the
Sloping. Yeah, this is all digital zoom in and out. They're not actually doing that. Okay, so that's the house in Colorado where they shot that. And the only reason I know that is from the Crypt YouTube Cypher 2. Because they shot the video, or Gone's video for that on that balcony, I think, in the same time. And if I ever react to the ciphers, it's the opening scene. And in the background, behind Gone, there's like a minor storm happening in the valley. And there's a rainbow behind him that's natural. It's actually there. It's crazy. There's also Death to Mumble Rap, which is a fantastic song as well. So if that's your first exposure to Gone and you are a rap fan, you're welcome. If you didn't like that, I'm sorry. Yeah, but by all means, if you did, hit the like button down below. Go like the original as well. Always go check out the originals in the description down below. Go show the actual artist some love, because just how it goes. I love this song. It gets me hyped. I just kind of want to bounce, and I definitely start walking quicker when I'm out on a good walk, and this comes on my Spotify playlist. There's a few Gone songs that are on there. Death to Mumble Rap is definitely in there, because that is a fantastic one, especially with some Mac Lethal in there. But if you guys have any other suggestions for different people that I should look at, comment them down below. I do think I'll add a section on my Patreon for that, so if you guys want to help support the channel for like, I don't know, $1 a month or something like that, you can throw out some suggestions, and then I will do some Patreon reactions that way, if you are cool with that. But I think that's going to be it. I keep looking at YouTube Cypher Volume 3. I'm so hesitant to go after any of the ciphers because they're long and I love them. It's too much to break down, but they're awesome. But the song is great. I love it. Bye. I'm going to go. Remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to be loud. I'll catch you on the next one.